you think that is a stylist, or do you think that is a luxury of time and resource to try new things and experiment? Because I mean,
when you think of like tech entrepreneur or founder, like what dress code kind of comes to mind to you?
media and tech influence style clothing, it's usually like a lot of black, a lot of neutrals, a lot of grays. I like the texture of stone versus anything else. Like I hate stucco.
Really? You have light people and then you have like moody people. Are you a moody guy?
No, I like natural light, but I don't like the fact that if you're right on the beach, because of the sand and the water, like the light,
bright.
you get so much light all the
Are
time.
you a lights on or lights off guy? So for me, I don't want it so modern. I want it to look lived in.
I'm the type of guy that I will walk straight into a store, walk to what I want, and then go beeline to the checkout, and I'm out. I have a fear of just being condensed by all these things that like I found so much enjoyment in.
Yeah.
That are just like things that you could move around. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, they're not stuck to you unless you stick them to yourself. That's a pink puffy trench coat. What the heck, dude?
You know, you got a pink puffy trench coat at the house.
I don't. I do not.
You wear it and you're like, hey, you like my style, guys? Fit check.
You know what? Believe it or not, I don't have the confidence to be able to do that, to like really dress abstractly.
Oh, really?
I don't. Like
Yeah.
internally, I can't go and do that. And then there's like a moment where I'll get like some sort of like a rush of like, maybe I can. A confidence.
Yeah, confidence.
Maybe
yeah.
I can. And I'll go and I'll grab something and I actually pull it off and I'm like, oh. But yeah, still, I don't know. There's just something about, I see a whole bunch of stuff. You and I were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
How we want to like the types of styles that we're in, like what we want to do. Like you were talking about wanting to dress up for, you know, for God at church and stuff, which I love that, you know. Same thing, you know, I'm starting to try to figure out how to do that at church as well. But I don't know, man. I see so much stuff on Instagram and I think it looks good. And then I like share it. I send it to Sarah and then I go back and look at it. I'm like, I don't know if I could really pull that off.
What does Sarah say to on things? Mixed?
I don't know. She's like super invested in it. She's like, oh yeah, it looks good. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. There's some things that I'll like send Jess and she'll be like, that's ugly. And I'm like, let me put it on at least first. Like, don't write me off yet.
Like nude slides.
New slides.
Somebody should have been there with you for that purchase for sure.
Dude.
Saved you what, $65?
Huh?
$85?
No.
$50.
40.
A bad decision is what they would have saved you.
You have a closet full of bad decisions.
And start wearing them, dude.
Where's your pink trench coat?
No, but really, I do want to.
Yeah.
There's this guy. Actually, you would think he's probably pretty. Maybe you would. You like mountain bikes?
I do.
Or cycles, I guess,
Yeah.
for the most part. He has a 911 Porsche vintage. He's got this whole like garage set up in like, I think they're in France. So it's a very like
Does he?
He's African American.
Yeah, he has his desk in there too.
Dude, that is the sickest setup I've ever seen,
Bro.
Yeah.
I looked at it, I'm like, man, that is like some drink. But then I'm going, bro, is it just always like chilly where you are? Because that would not work in Texas.
No, it wouldn't work in Texas, but I would love it if it was chilly. Like I would be all for that.
100%. I would too.
Yeah.
Right, I would too. Like it'd be perfect. Like give me like 65 degrees hanging out in the garage. Absolutely.
But you know, like, and I'm not like watching specifically for that, but you know, like the types of trousers, slacks he wears.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if I have a toxic trait, but I feel like I could maybe pull those off. But lost like a little bit of weight.
Do you remember his name?
I recently looked him up, so I probably have him on my history.
We're gonna find his name. We're gonna have Shamel put him up on here. Yeah, put him like right here.
Dancing.
Maybe. Yeah,
this.
Exactly.
Like this.
I'm saying. Yeah. I'm
Two
more,
steps.
Like, I'm into like simple. You know, like super simple, like trousers and like a nice like merino wool sweater.
Yeah.
You know, like something simple, easy. Like I just bought a pair of jeans over the weekend, and they fit really well. They're like mid to high rise, and so they fit really well.
Question.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe you'll know what the common denominator is here. For founders, entrepreneurs that have like moderate to great success, right? Or increased success. I feel like their style, they've figured out what their style is from a clothing perspective.
Yeah.
Do you think that is a stylist? Or do you think that is a luxury of time and resource to try new things and experiment? Because I mean,
It could be both, right? I mean, I don't really know, but
okay.
I think over time, like I think a lot of people that you see online, they you talking about like on people like online or just in general?
Yeah, just in general, I guess
Uh,
online too.
I,
Yeah.
I think because when you think of like tech or entrepreneur or founder, like what dress code kind of comes to mind to you?
For somebody in tech,
Am I in tech or as an entrepreneur in
I think
general?
tech is like pretty much up your style. It's like very it blends. It blends in kind of no matter where you go.
Yeah,
Maybe it's like maybe it needs to work in multiple places type of deal.
yeah,
And that's kind of like tech can like pivot so quickly. And so I've noticed like a lot of well, I think it could go two ways too, because I do know like a lot of tech individuals that have like really abstract taste too.
mm,
And maybe that's just like their history back at home, and they're usually gamers. Like you're not like a huge gamer either. You know
right.
what I mean? So maybe that's just two sides of the industry of tech. But I do know that it needs to work. Like you see media and tech influence style clothing. It's usually like a lot of black, a lot of neutrals, a lot of grays,
Yep. Yeah.
utility. Like it needs to work.
Yep.
Like you can go to the gym and then like you can also go shop afterwards. I think you've said that once before.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like it needs to have multiple purposes, which makes sense. Like why fill your closet up with a bunch of things that had to be worn for specific things when you could actually,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. That's why I've gravitated towards like TravisMathew, Viori, like
Mm,
those types of companies, or even like uh the other one. Usually, most of the time it's like TravisMathew or like Viori. I like both of those brands a lot. But
yeah.
Viori is an awesome company out of California, and like the aesthetic of Viori is the landscape of California,
Okay.
right? So it's those like muted greens, it's the neutrals, it's the brown neutrals, it's those types of like.
Pastels and stuff like
ex-
that. I'm very much into pastels. Yeah.
I like it too. I'm not big on super dark colors
Mm,
or super bright colors. Like
yeah.
I can wear brighter colors, but I'd rather go neutral and then
Yeah. I think, isn't that so crazy? Like they have like that test where like they put like that designer like will put like the different shades next to you and it'll like change the way you look.
yeah.
Brighter colors make me look yellow for some reason. And
Really?
yeah, it's just but you put a chalk on me and all of a sudden like I look like I just got done spending 8 hours in the sun, you know?
Uh, My ex-wife did that with her mom one year. They all went and did that. So like it was I can't remember how I can't remember like what it was, but like there's like certain colors that are like your colors that you should like, and then like they give you, well, I don't know, whatever, some type of thing they give you, but they give you a book, I guess, of
Yeah.
like all of like your colors, like what you should be going.
I need to do something like that. I know indigo. Like I can
Yeah,
indigo for some reason, army green, a lot of
yeah,
times. Army green, a baby blue. And I think it's just a skin tone thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Baby blue, not so much for me, man. I'm black. Gray actually drowns me out more than I like.
Mm.
So I would go black,
I noticed you don't
blues.
you don't wear your gray hat very much. Yeah.
It drowns my face out. I feel like on when we do our edits,
Mhm.
like it's just like muted. It feels muted.
Yeah.
But
Makes
so
sense.
it's on my shelves in my backdrop of my office. But um
As long as it's getting some love, you know.
creams, browns. I like browns. I think browns look really good on me as well.
I'm into mocha right now.
Mocha.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a mocha,
Yeah.
maybe even lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite
For
colors
more
is
of like a
like
lounge thing.
one of my favorite colors is like cognac or like the crema of an
Ooh,
espresso.
cognac. What's that? That look-
Like or the crema of the espresso, honestly the brown the seats of my car.
That's
Like that.
cognac?
Yeah, that it's like that super nice brown. It's actually
Really?
cognac is like a little darker, honestly.
Cognac. Not even spelling this right.
Cognac, I think.
Yeah. Color. Okay. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, here, do leather on the end of it. You'll see what I'm talking about. So that way you have like an actual like deep picture of it. There you go, right there. Like that first one. That's
yeah.
beautiful to me. Or if you go like
Yeah, I see.
you know what I mean?
Hmm. Listen, it's yes, it's like what is that? It's like study. It's like a study vibe to it. You know what I mean? Like if you're going into like a really nice like library study, like man cave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I like the color, the brown of my couch that I have.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I've noticed that. Yeah.
But it's more but I won't wear that. I won't wear those colors per se, but I like
So it's an
those.
atmospheric thing that
It's an
you
atmospheric thing to
interesting.
me than it is anything else.
I'm a green. I need not deep green. I need I need stone. So I draw towards gray a lot. Like I love like that wall. I guess even kind of behind is that stone, but it's also a texture thing for me. I like the texture of stone versus anything else. Like I hate stucco.
Really?
Ah,
Oh man,
despise stucco.
I love stucco.
Uh,
Um and I love like lime wash colors.
hmm.
Yeah. And so I think that with like cognacs and blues and like those types of colors, like it almost gives like a blank canvas, but also texture in my book. I guess there's two types of stucco, right? You have like you have like smooth finish stucco,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then you have like the rough. Want more rough?
Hate them both. Yeah.
Hate them both, yeah.
But if I had to choose one of like, there's a gun pointed to my head, I'm choosing the rough.
Well, I'm glad you picked one.
No, like for me, when you're like surfing through Facebook and you like come across, all of a sudden you hit the algorithm for real estate,
Oh yeah.
start showing you like some batch pads and stuff like that. And it's like that high rise, really long island,
Hmm.
windows everywhere style, even if it's not a high rise, right? But it's usually like a dark stone wall and you have a lot of dark accents, but then you have those amber lights that are well positioned inside the establishment to like really add that like it's almost like a mechanical electric feel to it. You know what I mean? Like you've got like abstract lamps and stuff like that that are maybe like
Yeah.
mechanical and that sort of thing that have those wire bulbs that are really dark and amber.
Like the what are they called? Edison bulbs. Yeah, they're called
Right.
Edison bulbs. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The way that reflects off like the sheen of like a dark muted stone. Something about
Yeah.
that makes me want to create.
Do you move towards like modern high rise types of vibes, or is it more, or like what's your vibe in like a house? Are you do you tend to go more modern, or are you more or like what way do you go?
You know what? Believe it or not, it's one of those situations where I don't know that I could say I go one way or the other because it's just like my style and dressing. Like I'm wearing this denim jacket, this collared shirt underneath. I'm wearing low dunks or
Yeah.
whatever else, and then tomorrow I'll probably be in Wranglers and boots and a polo.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. It's so different.
I want to experience a little bit of it all. If I had to settle down, and this is going to make you laugh. It's kind of like that one episode when we were talking about the architecture. If we were doing anything else, like what we'd want to really do.
Yeah.
If I had to, and this is going to sound weird, something about like an Irish or Scottish cabin feel is like, I'm sold there. I'm talking
Yeah.
nothing modern in it.
Yep.
Like everything is like, I think you said that mechanical, everything's like done by hand, gas or wood or whatever the case is. Very small, very to the point. Everything kind of has like a creak to it and
Yeah.
like a history. I flourish in that environment.
I do too.
Uh,
But you know what though? I could also like with one of my dreams that I 100% will come true
mhm.
is I want a condo. I want to buy a condo in New York or Brownstone.
Yes.
And so like right
Brownstone. Where's that?
Brownstones are a type of townhome in New York, like usually in like Gramercy and like Central Park areas.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
Oh, are you talking about like the ones that are like off of like the street that kind of like you have the steps that kind of walk up to the.
Exactly, yeah. And
Is that brownstone or is that
the brownstones, right? Because they're mostly brown
brick?
Yeah, brick.
Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're called brownstones, and they're beautiful, right? And they're very old.
It's almost kind of continental a little bit.
Yeah, and you usually have like 5 stories in some of them.
Did I say continental? I meant colonial. I'm sorry.
Colonial. Yeah, exactly. And so, but I could also go like down like straight up in Manhattan, right? Like put me in like Chelsea. I love that industrial look like Chelsea, or put me in like Manhattan where it's like more polished and more primed and proper. Like I can flourish in that area, or you can throw me into like Brooklyn, right? Like Brooklyn Lofts. Come on now, like all day, right? Or I can go to like Hudson Yards, and be there too, which is more new. But I love that types of environments, right? And so one of my dreams is to be able is to buy a condo in New York and to stay there for a couple months out of the year and hang out and chill.
Yeah, see, I love that, man. Hopefully we can make that happen. That'd be super cool.
100% it will.
I'd love to join you in that, man. That'd be,
of course.
I think we'd all have a fun time doing that.
100%.
I go for that too. Like I go for you're coming through the door. Like, I don't know why I want one of those. I want to live somewhere where like you have to buzz yourself in. Maybe it's because of movies, nostalgia or whatever else. But, or like you walk in, your hands are full, you're unlocking the lock, you turn around, and then like you lock that, what sounds like a huge lock on one of those old New York studios, you know what I mean? And then you walk in and nothing's polished, nothing's nice. It's just very, again, used. It's just very used. But I could also go for one of those like 3 or 4 rise condominiums as well, where you literally have that central staircase that continues to hit every floor. I could experience that too.
Mm-hmm.
I think something I'm not interested in is, and that's specifically why I like it for vacations, is like beach condos. I'm just not. That's not.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just too much. It's just too much light. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, see, that's a great question, right? So like, because you have light people and then you have like moody people. Are you a moody guy?
No, I like natural light, but I don't like the fact that if you're right on the beach, because of the sand and the water, like the light,
bright.
You get so much light all the time.
Are you a lights on or lights off guy?
What context? You're freaking me out here. Your next question is going to be bag on or bag off. Freaking me out.
No. You said what context? I mean, like living room. Like you wake up, do you or at nighttime? Do you want the lights on?
Sconces.
So
no, I hate overhead light.
Okay, so you don't have sconces in your house right now, do you?
No, but we will.
All right, so in the contents of your house right now, are the lights on or off? Or are there lamps?
We have lamps.
So the lamps.
So we almost have.
Lamps are on, but overhead lights are off.
Dude, that's like being in an office and you have your overhead light on, and then you have your computer light on, and then you have a window open. It's like, what are you doing? You're just trying to give yourself a headache,
Yeah. Like normally, so in the morning time, I am lights on, windows open. Like I want to be flooded with light in the morning. But at night,
all windows open, so you're already getting light.
But not really, because like my house,
directionally,
I'm not getting light through my house.
Switch that around, and you're getting a whole bunch of light. Are you still doing that?
No, if there's enough light, like this morning, like I was in my other house, and there was enough light to flow through there, because in the morning time it flows through the the dining room window, and it brightens up everything, right?
Okay,
So I'm fine. At nighttime, nothing.
Yeah,
there's nothing,
yeah.
And so that sucks. And so it's like at nighttime, like you have to kind of just put lights on because it's freaking dark. But yeah, but I'm usually lights on. But at nighttime, I'd rather have lamps kind of more dimmed out. I don't want it super dark. Jessica likes it freaking dark, and I'm just like, I can't see what I'm doing.
I found this interesting because like I do feel like at some point this is coming to like a T. Like we did, I don't think we anticipated that we were going to be sitting here talking about style and fit and all that kind of stuff. But at some point we're going to end up, like, God willing, having like our built studio.
Yeah.
Showing everyone like us building that studio.
Absolutely. No sconces. I don't like them.
There will be a sconce on my side. That's what I'm trying to get at. No, I'm saying what would your vision be like?
What would my vision be like?
Right, and there's like no wrong answer. You know what I mean? Like
so
it's not
for me. It's very open. I want it very open, but sectioned off by purpose, right?
Oh.
So my ideal would be like a large, like air conditioned, like heating and cooled warehouse type place, right? Where you have exposed metal rafters and everything, right? All that painted black, right?
Okay.
And then
so almost kind of Diary of the CEO in a way.
kind
He kind of has that like.
Yeah, but Diary of the CEO is very modern. He moves pretty modern though.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's very wide though. It's like huge.
Yeah. So for me, I don't want it so modern, right? I want it to look lived in.
Okay.
Right. So I don't like stoic type office spaces.
Okay.
Right. I want it to look like, almost like a home in a way. Right.
Like I just like in the background, if there's going to be like a low aperture blurred out camera piece in the background, it needs to look like it just got picked up and used.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or
it's about to. It could.
Instead of a conference room table, it's a dining room table, right? And so
For the podcast?
For the podcast, or even just for like hanging out and like talking with the team and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
And so, or instead of having these like super metal type plays, like it's, like not this desk, but like a beautiful like dining table where like we have quadrants that are set up for uh computer setups and stuff like that as well, and then you have say you have like a big wide open space, right? This quadrant right here on the right here is studio, right? It's studio. I can't remember what it's called. What's it called when you have it's like a smooth wall up and it curves up so that way you can like change the light and angles on it.
It's not a backsplash. It's not a backsplash. It's a.
I can't remember what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about like a bounce wall?
Something like that, yeah. But so it like kind of curves up the wall. You know what I'm talking about?
For like a studio for like shots, like
like
photography.
Yeah, photography, but it's really good for like other stuff as well because you can play with the light and stuff like that. Anyway,
yeah, because like if you set up a table on it, I think there's some like tech YouTube videos or creators that have similar situations.
Exactly. So like that right there, right? And then like over here would be like on the bottom right quadrant. So top right, studio, bottom right, edit, everything, content. So content, boom, right? And then from right here, right, it's like lounge, hang out, chill.
Everything in the middle.
Like kitchen, kitchenette right here, boom, right? The middle is like a communal space, right? And then over here is like work, right? Desks, team, conference here, right? And then over here on the very far side would be like gym, equipment, storage, right? That's kind of how I see it.
Done.
Yep.
Okay. For me, like personally, I would love elevating like business offices. Like if there's anything elevation in there, the rest of it's open. But the elevation, like the conference room, because like you could do it two ways, right? You can go to the lived in area to do like personal conferences, depending on how many people in capacity are
right.
But like there being a room that overhangs, almost like that, like you're overhanging like or overviewing like a band, type of deal.
Like a loft type space?
Yeah, like a loft, but it's like enclosed.
Okay.
So for the offices and for the conference room, so you'd have that like one lonely staircase in the distance that literally goes up to that space to do what you're supposed to be doing. And then the rest of it's open. Like that's something I'm interested, just to have a little bit of depth. I'm not a huge 2-story person. Like I definitely don't. I love 1-story houses. Absolutely.
Really?
I love a very, like, ideally, if you had to ask me again, I would go, I don't know what the scenario would be. I don't know what the layout would be. I don't know if it'd be country, if it'd be internal. Love to live in McKinney, in the old McKinney for a little while. I have a dream of wanting to do that for like 6 months to a year. That'd be fun. Become a square dweller, you walk, you learn people's names. They know you, that whole thing. But like if I could have a 335 to 4,500 square foot single bedroom or single story home. Golden. Like where you have like corridors and
wide.
I like width. I do not like going up.
So I have a thing about that though. It has to be symmetrical. I don't like homes where the door's like on the left side.
Yeah.
It bothers me.
Okay.
It really does bother me. And I'm just like, I don't know what it is. Like I'll see it and I'm like I would love to just go and do construction real quick on your house and just move it where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, interesting.
Like it has to be so because for I don't know, for me it feels off balance, right? So if my door is more over here and it's not square in the middle, because if I'm going width, then the idea is that you're going into the middle and then you part, and then you kind of go like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how my brain works with it. And so if it's off centered, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like dude, back in West Texas, I knew a candidate. And
how does Sarah like you calling candidates out? Has she heard you call anything candidate?
You keep bringing it up in that context, and I don't appreciate it.
You kept bringing it up in the context.
I'm just saying candidates. There was a candidate.
What's a candidate?
Well, and literally we were in the mayor's house. So
what was a candidate? What was a candidate?
It
interesting.
You know, just there. It was just there. Anyways, we're in the mayor's house, and the candidate was babysitting for the mayor. The mayor's house, dude, was like this. I don't know if this is a good representation. It was like this, almost like Italian. I don't know enough I don't know enough like reference points to like tie in like European style and stuff like that, but it was like this Italian, almost like Victorian style.
Ornate.
There you go. Ornate. I think that's a good word. I think we're on the same page here. One story house that felt like you were traveling through portals as you went through this house.
Interesting.
From the kitchen, that's where you really got that Italian. There was like an oven where you like one of those old fashioned Italian ovens where you can put your pizza in, slide your pizza in. They had like that in there, like the wine.
There's a pizza oven in there.
There was a pizza oven. Yeah,
that's sick.
I could have just said that instead of just trying.
I was like, there was an oven that you put a pizza in.
Yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure you call that a pizza oven. Whatever. It's been a long day. It's been a long week already. It's literally Monday.
That's hilarious.
No, but like, so, and there's like wine. I think they had like, I think they had real like vines going through there. It was
that's crazy. Yeah.
It was like the way it was laid out. It was so nice. It made you want to explore the house. Have you ever been in a very large house where it's like, you just feel like, I just want to be in this one area. So it's like, kind of like, why even have this big house? It made you want to go and explore the different areas.
That's cool.
From the kids' room, they had this huge like loft that was almost like a basement, but of course it's one story. So there was no basement, but they had this whole like room dedicated, and it kind of dropped down maybe 2 steps into it to like the hallway for going to all the bedroom. It was really nice. And so I would appreciate that. But so I would go for something like that for our studio, but you kind of have to like the elevation brings you into almost kind of portals you into that work environment sometimes.
Yeah.
I think we have a different opinion on like certain styles that we like. I love industrial stuff.
I like industrial stuff too, though.
But like I love industrial lamps. And sometimes you're like a little too industrial for me, which is okay.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You balance, you have like a balance of modern with the lived in with the industrial.
Exactly.
Obviously, because you want the warehouse, but you're tying in like a table, like an actual like dining room table.
Yeah.
Which is like almost like an elegance and a
right.
Like a modernist type of,
True, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
like your distinct, at least from my perspective, your distinct contrasts are very small in size. Like like a really sick baseball card on the wall, or like up on, and like autographed pieces, that one abstract painting, but then the rest of them are like tie into the room. You know what I mean? Like you're almost like a very, it's like you have but you have signature pieces that separate the ambiance of your living space.
I like that.
Is that accurate? I don't know.
I think that might be accurate. Yeah,
it's kind of close.
Yeah, because I like abstract paintings. I like that type of art, right? But I also like sports art a lot.
But you don't douse the walls in it, and that's what I mean. Yeah.
No, I don't. It's very strategic. Like I might have like one painting. Like I want the office to tell a story, which is like my story of like what I like, right? Like I want my office to be a reflection of who I am, right? And so the pieces that I have on my shelves behind me, in my office at the house, it's very much stuff that I care about, right? Like so, like my signed basketball, right? The Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, or like the PSA 10, Allen Iverson card, or like like my cigar boxes, or just tchotchke stuff that I've gotten over the years.
You talk of practice?
What?
You don't know that. Allen Iverson? Practice?
Oh.
You need to give me that card, bro. You don't even know. Are you serious? Go home and look up Allen Iverson practice. In fact, I would do it here if we had time.
Yeah. It's not.
Anyways, cool cards.
Yeah. So, you want to buy it from me? I'm selling it.
Are you?
I am.
Why?
I've held it for a little bit.
Yeah. See, this is why we're connected. Yeah. I'm that guy who like goes through the store. I put all this stuff back or in my cart, and then I literally 10, 15 minutes later, I start putting it all back. And Sarah's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I've touched it too long. If I've held something too long, if I don't go in immediate, I'm the type of the guy that I will walk straight into the store, walk to what I want, and then go beeline to the checkout, and I'm out.
Yeah.
If I'm not doing that and I'm going in, I'm leisurely grabbing things to put, I'm putting it all back. I've touched it too long.
Yeah, I get that. I can be like that as well.
I have a disdain for it then all of a sudden. I don't know why. Because the more I look at it, and I'm like, I'm not even going to think about that tomorrow. It's just a waste. Yeah,
I get that.
So I kind of do the same thing with houses too. And I think that's why I've like moved like almost 30 times.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point now, honestly, that my house is something that I kind of like continuously like kind of reinvent.
Okay.
So the space itself. So instead of getting a new house or moving somewhere else, whatever it may be, it's okay. Kind of lived in this living room too long. I'm gonna throw everything out and redo it. I'm that guy, but I'm also that guy. Like once I have that in my head, like I'll legit throw a couch out. Like,
you'll text me like, "Hey, you want?" I'm like, "Oh,
exactly."
I do not have space for this, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's just stuff I'm just like, or I'll give it away, right? And so I'm very much that person though. Like I will, like there's not. I don't think there's a hoarding bone in my body.
No, dude.
I will get rid of something so dang quick.
I have a phobia of that actually. No, I won't go into like. I'll hurt some feelings if I start doing that, but like, yeah, I have a fear. I think of just being condensed by all these things that like I found so much enjoyment in.
Yeah.
That are just like things that you could move around. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're not stuck to you unless you stick them to yourself. I cannot stand that. So I like that. I'm not good at doing your way of doing that, but I also like that character about you that you're like, because I share that too. If I don't want this book anymore, if this was $1,000 book, I would just go give it to somebody.
Right.
And people are like, well, you need to sell it and get your, I'm like,
yeah, I don't care about the value anymore.
Purpose is why I just had the funds.
Yeah.
And so I went to go look for purpose, and it had a purpose, and then now it doesn't have a purpose. So I don't need to get my funds back. Just need to move on to the next thing because that requires effort out of me to go and like sell it. You know?
Yeah. That's good. That brings us to our next conversation that we're going to have though.
Okay.
This is good.
Yeah.
We talked about some random crap. That was good.
No, that's interesting, man, because I think I have this like idea here probably in the next several weeks or so, where I'm going to start inviting the audience into the studio there.
Oh yeah.
And just like taking like this raw, like unfiltered, like, hey, look at this crap, like this is not what it's going to eventually look like, but help me envision this,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
what this needs to look like for you to be invited into the space and for it to be comfortable for you and all this other different types of stuff. So this is good.
Yeah, that's good. Awesome. Thank
Y'all,
you.
you know where to
like always, you know where to find us.
Yeah.
You know where to see us. Everything's down in the description, timestamps, all that stuff. Sign up for the newsletter coming out. Love to see you guys there.
And jump in the comments. Let us know what your style is.
Yeah.
What kind of fit
What's
do
your
you
house style?
Yeah.
What's your interior design style? What's your fashion style? And what's your dream car?
Forget the car. What's your dream studio? Peace.
Peace out.